just being able to come in on the road in this atmosphere, just come out with a big win.
You knew how big this rivalry was, but when you see Coach Strong just jumping up there, the 40-inch vertical or whatever at the end of the game and pumping his fist, what's that feel like, and how does that make you feel to watch how happy they were?
I mean, it felt really good. You know, we always talk about changing the culture around here, and I feel this is a big step towards that, changing the culture.
One of your touchdown passes tonight was to fellow freshman Devontae Parker. How are the young guys coming along, and what do you think this win does for you younger guys as far as your experience and confidence goes?
I mean, for one, it's an honor to be on the field as a freshman. We like to thank the coaches for trusting us and putting us out there. And it just meant a lot, you know, because we always say we're changing the culture, we're trying to prepare for the future, but the future is right now.
It's still the first couple of weeks you didn't get a lot of action. Was it about patience? Did you just have to kind of make yourself be patient and wait on that right opportunity?
Yeah, all week I've been talking about patience, you know, developing patience, because, you know, if you're patient, good things happen for you.
Do you feel like you made a case to start if Stein comes back totally healthy from Marshall? Do you feel like that'll even be an issue, or you feel like you're going to be the backup if Stein is healthy?
I mean, going into the season, we've just been battling, and it's still a battle right now. So Stein is the starter right now, and at any moment I'll just come in.
Why do you think you improved so much from game 1 and 2 to this?
Well, going into this game, you know, for one, they always talk about how big the rivalry is and everything. But I think I improved because, you know, we just took advantage of every opportunity I was given in practice.
Can you talk about your touchdown pass and how that unfolded?
Well, all week we talked about if they're pressing, to take the deep ball because no one has been challenging them. So our game plan was to come out and challenge them. With them being in the bump and the pressing, we take advantage of it.
I'm sorry, you said your game plan was what? To take
advantage of them pressing.
Of Kentucky's defense?
Yes.
A few times on the sideline, I saw Will pretty much right next to you the whole time while you had the headset on. How much was he coaching?
Well, even when Will is on the field, or off the field in the classroom, Will is always helping, he's always coaching because he knows that he's a leader. And part of being a leader is developing the young guys and establishing a relationship with everyone on the team. And with him being on the sideline and him being a veteran, I trust what he says because he knows what type of defense they're in and the fronts and everything like that.
I mean, he looked like he was ready to come back in the second half. What was your reaction when you got the nod?
I mean, with me getting the nod, you know, I was just still ready, still in rhythm. If he was to go back in the game, I would still just be on the sideline ready to come back in at any moment.
Teddy, you come into a game, it's a rivalry game on the other team's field as a true freshman. And it seemed like tonight you were a lot more relaxed than you were against Murray in the very first game. Kind of talk about that, and it didn't seem to bother you at all. You were relaxed, confident. Talk about that. And were you? I mean, obviously.
I was very relaxed. You know, I live for this atmosphere. I love the big crowd. I love rivalry games. And just love being a part of it.
That always been the case?
Yes.
Right to high school, grade school?
I love playing. I'm proud of it.
I love this atmosphere. What was it? What else?
Love games.
Yeah, love games like this.
So you expect us all to believe that you had no nerves whatsoever?
You know, in practice, you know, they always prepare both of us. And me being so prepared and the coaches having that trust, and I'm feeling that trust, it's no sense of nervousness.
Coach said you had a good week at practice this week. Talk about that and how it helped you going into tonight.
Yeah, going into this week, you know, Coach mentioned pushing our clocks, pushing our sets, you know, throwing the ball on time and everything like that. That's one of the things me and Will improved on throughout the week, and it showed today on the field.
Was it nice to get that first touchdown pass out of the way?
Oh yeah, it felt good, very good.
Did that make you more comfortable after you had some success?
Yeah, I was just in a different world. But
Did that give you more confidence? I mean, obviously it would, but kind of talk about that. Did you settle down even more and think, hey, you know, this is not easy, but I can do it.
Well, even before the touchdown, it's always that first completion and that first down that gives me the confidence. You know, that's our goal, to get the first completion, the first down. And once you get that, you establish the rhythm. And once the touchdown came, just unexplainable.
So maybe not nerves, but in terms of being comfortable in the pocket with the time your O-line's giving you, despite the fact that they were telling me that they're dropping 8 guys back, trying to make you throw into coverage. At what point were you comfortable in terms of the football side of things?
Well, for one, our offensive line did an outstanding job. They protected us all night, and they helped open holes for the running backs. And when they started dropping coverage like that, it just gave us more time. And we said throughout the week that if they try to drop back in coverage like that, we either take advantage of it or we just use our legs.
At this point last year, you were a recruit watching this UFL team making a decision. There were 125 recruits here. A lot of them trying to decide between UK and UFL. How much pride do you take in maybe for some of them inadvertently helping them with their decision, getting this win against the rival?
I mean, we just have to love this atmosphere, and you have to trust the coaching staff. And that's one thing we all do around here. We buy into what the coach is telling us, and we believe.
Thanks, Teddy.
Still feel like you made the right decision to come to Louisville?
Yes, no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, you like it even more than you did when you decided to sign?
Always like that.